Hi, my name is Chris Ray, and I'm a reviewer with the Opinionated Gamers, and I'm a huge social deduction game fan. So I'm really excited today to talk about Ultimate Werewolf Extreme. A few months ago, I was lucky enough to get to play this with my game group. We all went to a weekend gaming retreat, and we played this over and over and over. So I wanted to talk about some of the new features of the game and some of the new roles, and share sort of my experiences with the game. So the first thing you notice when you get a copy of the game is there comes with a massive stack of roles, and there's a lot of new roles for the village team, a lot of new roles for the werewolf team, and there's actually a lot of new roles for sort of third teams. And I'm going to talk about a few examples from each one. But first I wanted to talk about the new artwork. So the artwork is all new, and there's some pretty cool images on the cards just to show you a few. But the best part of the artwork are the hidden features. So in the game, there's a lot of features that make it easier to pick cards to put into play, and there are a lot of new features that make the moderator's job really easy. So I'm almost always the moderator for my group, and being the moderator can be a tough job because you often get to pick the roles, and then you have to make sure that the rules are progressing nicely and the game is progressing nicely. So there's features on each card that show you what team everybody's on. You can pick cards that allow for a shorter game or a longer game. You can pick games that are high information value, so the players just have a ton of information, or a low information value. You can pick cards that are easy to moderate if you're a new moderator, or more difficult to moderator. You can pick things based on wake order, and you can see the wake order on the cards. So this makes it extremely easy. It makes the game easier than ever to run and to make sure that everybody in the game is having a good time. So the other thing you notice when you get the deck is a lot of the favorites are still there. So you've got the villagers, the werewolves, the seer, the hunter, the tanner, all of the classic roles. But the cool new thing is all of the new roles. And I'm going to sort of talk about two different categories. There are a ton of new werewolves in this game. So a couple of my favorites are the Mystic Wolf, who you learn the exact role of a different player each night, and then the Fruit Brute. The Fruit Brute really changes up the strategy. If you're the last wolf in the game, you actually don't get a elimination at night. And so it makes it really tough to win if you're the Fruit Brute on the werewolf team, but that's a good role to mix in with some different villagers. My favorite roles, though, and my favorite new feature of the game are the third teams. So a couple of examples: the Illuminati. You learn all of the roles in the game right off the bat, and then if you win, if you're one of the last three players in the game. And so there's just a ton of new third teams in the game, and a lot of them make it possible where you can have really low player counts. So we actually had some really cool player counts at 5, 6, 7, 8 players, and you've always been able to do that, but this makes it easier than ever. And so we really enjoyed this. We played it over and over and over. We had some kids in the game. We had some, more experienced gamers. And so it was really a fun experience, and it really made our weekend. So we enjoyed Ultimate Werewolf Extreme, and we hope you do too. Thanks.